Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Random Vlogging! So, last week was an eventful week, and basically everything since my last random vlogging, lots of things have been happening. This past weekend, I went to Fantasticon. It was amazing. It was so much fun. I wore my cosplay the entire time I was there, had a blast. I had quite a few people that actually stopped me to ask for my picture, and I guess by quite a few I mean two, but still, no one's asked for my picture before, so I was happy. I got to interview a lot of really awesome people. I've got all the footage on my phone right now. I'm waiting to edit it together because of... So the next really big, crazy thing that happened, DK, if you guys don't know who he is, he's got a YouTube channel called Declarations, which is DK Larations. Kind of a cool name. DK posted this link about how Office Depot was selling the entire Adobe CS6 Creative Suite for $30. For those of you that don't know, these are professional quality programs that, like everything from like Photoshop, the software I use to edit my videos, which is Adobe Premiere Pro, After Effects, just literally every product that Adobe makes. And unless you're a student, the going rate for the entire CS6 suite is normally somewhere between $2,000 to $3,000. So, $30 is insanely cheap. That's less than what I pay for my Premiere Pro Creative Cloud subscription. So, I want to get all my stuff edited. The only issue I'm having right now is if I start up my Creative Cloud subscription, it's $20 a month. I can't cancel it for a year. Like the reason that I only have to pay $20 a month for it is I tell them, oh, by the way, I will do this for an entire year. And if I try and cancel early, they just charge me for the whole year right then. Which, if I was going to continue using Creative Cloud, would not affect me at all. But if I can get the whole CS6 suite, which I already purchased, by the way. I don't know if it was a mistake or whatever like that, but if it's actually the CS6 suite, it's worth every single penny. It's not supposed to come until, I think the date they gave me was like December 1st. So that's going, yeah. I'd like to get this stuff edited, and I have video editing some, I have access to Adobe Premiere Pro on my laptop, even though it's super, super slow and is really, really difficult to use because the laptop's kind of junky and old. Or I might be able to convince my brother to let me use his computer to do the editing because, again, he has access to it. So I'm probably going to do that for those, but that means I was originally intending Lore Explorer to come back this Monday and do a Halloween-themed episode, but now I have to either make the decision to pay for another year of Creative Cloud or wait until I get CS6 to do this again. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to continue doing my random vlogging and streaming because that doesn't take really expensive video editing software. And then probably over the next week or two, I'll start figuring out what I want to do. So yeah, I've also purchased the last piece of my cosplay. I showed you guys, well, I kind of mentioned it. I didn't really show it that much. So this is, I'm going to get a little closer so you can actually see it. This is my Morpher with my Green Ranger coin. I'm actually going to, oh, watch this, this is cool. When I turn on the sound, it plays that, and then I can actually more of an everything. Like, it's really, really cool. I really, really enjoy it. So this is part of my cosplay that I just kind of carry around with me because I don't have a belt that I can hang it from. And then the other part of my cosplay is the Dragon Dagger. So I finally purchased the Dragon Dagger with my most recent paycheck. and I'm just waiting for that to come, which should come, technically it could come as early as tomorrow. So that'll be really awesome. I'll have my Dragon Dagger. I'm wearing my cosplay at work for my entire shift because they let us dress up for Halloween. So I already wore it at work once on Sunday because it was trick-or-treating in the town that I live in. So they let us wear our costumes for that, and so I was fully decked out in my whole cosplay and everything. I had a blast. I had a bunch of the associates take pictures of me just because they thought I looked like a freak. Because again, I'm the manager in training. I'm basically second only to the store manager in this store, and within the next couple weeks here, I'm actually going to be running the whole store. Like the last part of my training is I basically become the store manager of the store, while the store manager basically becomes an associate for a couple months, just to make sure that I know what I'm doing and everything like that. So yeah, watching the person that basically has complete control over the store come in and and have to, see him in a full green Ninjetti Ranger costume is kind of bizarre. And they really enjoyed it. I had a blast. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. So my Dragon Dagger is coming. What else has been happening? Like this, like I said, this whole weekend has been nuts. It's been really, really intense. Um, and I'm still processing everything that went on. Next, starting on Saturday, actually. Saturday is when my next term for school starts. So then I have to start, doing homework and things like that again, because I got the last couple of weeks I got to just take off while because I finished my last course a little bit earlier than I needed to. So it's been nice, but I get to get back into the school thing, which would be fun. And hopefully I'll have my degree within a year. So that would be really awesome. So yeah, I finally, so those of you that have seen my previous video know that I have a very strong opinion right now of what that video was about. And I'm not going to go into details anymore because I've taken a stand that it needs to stop now. So what I've been doing on Twitter has been anytime I see a post about that subject or a retweet about that subject, I will post a link to my vid, hoping that if I annoy people enough, they'll at least stop posting it when I can read it. And then hopefully that will help to make this thing die, because it needs to die. 100% needs to die. Thus far, I have not had, well, until today, I had not had a negative reaction to that. I had a couple people favorite my video. I've had a lot of people that just ignored it, which is what I was kind of expecting. Today, I had my first bad interaction. It was with somebody from Geek and Sundry, not actually affiliated with the channel, just one of the fellow Geek and Sundry fans that I've been following because I like to follow my fellow Geek and Sundryists. And I'm not going to say who it was or anything like that because I'm not doing this to insult them or make them feel bad or anything. But they kept retweeting stuff. And so one of the things that I haven't had to do until today was if people kept trying to defend it, I would just post the same message again to kind of get it through their head that, no, you're wrong. I don't need to change my argument because I'm right. And you need to shut up. And so I did that about 4 or 5 times today. Got a couple people that called me weird, that insulted me, basic stuff that I kind of expect from being on the internet. And then I had this Geek and Sundryist kind of reply back and go, hey, I'd really appreciate it if you'd stop spamming your video link every time I retweet something about this topic. And I said, I thought quite as polite as I could be. I said, oh, here, I'll actually read the darn tweet because I'm a horrible person in general. All right, so my actual response was, then stop retweeting things about that subject. That's the whole point of the video. Watch it sometime. That was all I said. I didn't really think it was that bad, but I was getting upset, so I wasn't going to be polite. The response I got back was that I was being condescending and that I was putting some sort of ultimatum. And then he said, "You know what? Fine. I'm just going to block you." Which I'm like, brilliant. That's the best way to deal with someone that has an opinion that's different than yours, and just go, la 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 la, I don't like you. So that happened, and I sent him another tweet towards them, which I don't know if they ever actually read because I may have been blocked at that point. And I don't quite understand how blocking on Twitter works. Like I went to the person's Twitter account just to see if it said, nope, you can't view this or anything, and it didn't. So I don't know if they haven't blocked me yet, or if that's just how blocking works, is that they can't see you, but you can see them, which to me seems like kind of a dumb way to block things. So anyone that understands Twitter better than I do, comments below, let me know, does blocking mean all that happens is they can't see my tweets, or does it actually prevent me from seeing their tweets as well? So anyway, I sent him a tweet afterwards, and I said, hey, you know, I really didn't want to unfollow a fellow Geek and Sundryer for something so small, but I've taken a stand, and I'm not backing down. Bye. And that kind of upsets me, because again, I've said this tons of times. The Geek and Sundry forums is the nicest place on the internet. It really, really is. You don't get trolled there. It's just brilliant. I know quite a few of the mods. They're amazing, wonderful people, and they work unbelievably hard to make sure that it's a very friendly, inviting place to go. I don't go there nearly as much as I used to. Just to be 100% blunt, I used to post links to all my stuff there, and the return on the investment of time and everything, like I just wasn't getting it anymore. I'd post things and no one would look at them and no one would comment, and so I just stopped posting my links. I still will join in conversations and stuff like that because it's awesome. But anyway, the reason I'm getting back to that is the idea that I was surprised that someone from the Geek and Sundry forums, which is where I meet all of my Geek and Sundry fellow friends in that, would get so upset over this. Like I said, I have been posting since I made that video. I have been posting every single time somebody mentions anything about that subject. I have posted my link with the exact same message, and I only recently changed it because one of the people that got upset with me actually mentions, like, I don't want to see anything with you in it not safe for work, because I always put this little addendum of warning not safe for work because I swear a lot in it. And so I made this little addendum where now it's warning not safe for work due to profanity, just so that I'm not making people think that it's a lot worse than it actually is. Because I'd prefer people not like open up my video, you know, while they're at work or something, and maybe they don't have their volume down enough, and then their boss overhears, you know, some dude swearing up a storm, and they get in trouble for it. That's not what I want. I want this whole movement to die because it's hurting everybody. There's no one that is being affected positively by this on either side. There is absolutely nothing positive that can come out about it, so it needs to stop. So yeah, really weird, kind of cool, everything recently. Yeah, my life's been interesting, and hopefully it will continue to be interesting. Yeah. So that's all for me this week. Again, if you guys have any opinions on the matter, or again, understand how blocking on Twitter works, in the comments below, please. Don't forget to like, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. All that YouTube stuff, insert YouTube here. Yeah, if you guys want to hear more about my crazy rantings and things like that, Twitter's the best place to do it. I'm at Trainer Jody. And yeah, so again, that's all for me this week. I will see you guys tomorrow for another random vlogging. Bye-bye.